Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Jimmy Crute up against Alonzo Menifield in the rematch this weekend. It was a cracker last time out. How pleased are you to just have another shot at him and put him away this time?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man, because in this sport, like rematches are a pretty rare opportunity. And especially with the way I performed in my last fight, it's really good just to run it back and settle the score once and for all. This time around, so quick to the last fight. So I'm pretty excited to get in there and showcase what I can actually do.
Last time out, you gave him respect in terms of how hard he hits. What have you got to do this time?
It's for everyone to find out on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday night, depending on where you're watching it. But, he hits hard, but he's not the hardest hitter I've ever experienced. He doesn't hit as hard as Ben Sassoli. Doesn't hit as hard as a lot of other guys that I train with. So it's just about avoiding that power, getting in there, doing what I need to do. And it's fighting. It's fighting 101, hit and not get hit.
You're 27, you're entering maybe the prime of your career. Just how dangerous are you right now?
Mate, I feel super dangerous and I feel super focused. It just feels like everything's lined up for this fight. I've been super disciplined in camp and not even in camp, just in general, even outside of camp. I've just been super disciplined and one-track minded in this fight. I knew as soon as the last fight was done that I was going to get the rematch opportunity. So I've just been focused on this fight, man, and I really look forward to showcasing what I can do.
How tough has this spell been for you? I mean, your only losses really have been against the top dudes. I mean, you lost to the champ. You had a really bad luck in the Anthony Smith fight with the injury. So how do you mentally deal with this little spell in your career?
Oh, mate, it is what it is. How many great fighters have lost a couple in a row? It's about how you react when you get knocked down. It's not about like sitting here and saying, "Oh, I got unlucky here and unlucky here." In my opinion, you create your own luck, which means you create your own bad luck too. So I feel very confident going into this fight that I've done everything right, and that's the only thing I can control. So I just focus on that.
How good is Jamahal Hill for you?
Jamahal Hill, one, I really respect him as a man. Two, as a fighter, obviously a world champion. I look forward to one day fighting him again. We're going to definitely get that one back, hopefully for the title one day. And yeah, I got nothing but nice things to say about Jamahal. I got no negative things to say about him. He's the way he treated me after we fought, nothing but respect, man.
Is he as good as somebody like Jiri, do you think?
I think he's going to punch the shit out of Jiri.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's way too quick for Jiri, and he has the ability to deliver. He has the ability to land. Like, I know it's sort of hard to explain, but he finds the shot really well, and I think Jiri is very open to getting hit.
You're the only man, I believe, to submit Paul Craig. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Like, what an achievement. How pleased are you with that? And does moments like that just show you how good you are, how dangerous you are?
I know how good I am. I don't need that to show me. I think we get in there, we know how good we are with training, and then the fight's just the cherry on top. The fight's to show everyone else. But yeah, Paul Craig's a great grappler. But I've been grappling since I was 8 years old. Let's not forget that. So I feel like I have the best grappling in the UFC, not even the light heavyweight division. I feel like I could go into a grappling match with anyone in the UFC and do really well. So, it is cool to have that submission win, but it's not the benchmark of my career. I'll make my own benchmarks.
Could that be a key to victory here for you? Do you look forward to submitting Alonzo?
Yeah, there's definitely a path to victory there. I showed in the first fight that my grappling is far greater than Alonzo's. I did, yeah. And if I don't make the mistakes I make in the first fight, not that I want to sit there and dwell on it, but I use the right game plan, I'll win the fight. It's that simple.
Any regret? I mean, this is a massive night again for the Anzac fighters. Any regrets that this isn't going down in Australia?
No regrets, man. Whatever's supposed to happen will happen, and we get an opportunity. A lot of us, we're gonna obviously try and turn around for Sydney in a couple of weeks or 8 weeks. So, the opportunity is there if we want to fight at home. We just got to, one, get through the fight uninjured, and two, stay ready, stay on weight.
How do you feel about the rankings right now? You've got a number 14 attached to your name. Have you got a battle plan of how you're going to fly up there?
It's funny, me and my coach Sam were talking about it before, and we want to go on a bit of a rematch tour. There's some guy like Anthony Smith, Jamahal. Obviously, I'd love to run those two fights back. just because I feel like I'm a lot better than what I got to showcase in those fights. But to me, you know, I don't care. I will fight anyone. But those two names especially, I want to right those wrongs.
I think I managed to interview years ago, and Jon Jones was the man everyone was talking about. Have you got an eye on him? I mean, all fighters, I think there's a level of respect there, but he's fighting at heavyweight. But how intriguing would that be one day if he sticks around?
Oh, if he stuck around, I would love to jump in there with Jon Jones. Just because he's my GOAT. He's my greatest of all time. So I would love that. I would love to fight Jon Jones, but whether or not he sticks around is completely up to him. He's done more than enough in the sport to cement his legacy. He doesn't have to stick around. So, yeah, of course I would.
An absolute belter of a card. Who have you got your eye on in terms of other fights?
Robert Whittaker, obviously. Big fan of Robert Whittaker, Alex Volkanovski, all the Aussies, Alex Volkanovski, and the Kiwis too, Dan Hooker. Man, this card's stacked. And what an honor to be part of it. I'm just excited to be part of it. But I'm the fight I'm looking forward to the most is my own fight. I'm just sort of not looking outside of that.
Going to wrap up with a little quickfire, if that's okay with you. So, who is the hardest hitter right now in the UFC, pound for pound?
Derek Lewis would probably generate the most power, maybe. Yeah.
Best wrestler?
Me.
Who's the funniest?
Ty.
Who's the most annoying?
Me.
Who's the best looking?
I'm trying to think of female fighters. I don't know. That's a shit question.
Best dressed?
This bloke right here, Charles.
Who would you most like to go for dinner with?
Dana White.
Who would be the most fun on a night out?
Probably depends what your main definition of fun is, but most rowdy would be Ty.
Who is the best fight IQ?
Alex Volkanovski.
Who's got the coolest tattoos?
Me.
Who's the most interesting female fighter?
I don't know. I don't really follow sport, man, like that.
Who has the best hands?
I'm drawing blanks, mate. Yeah.
Who would you most want by your side in a street fight?
My dad.
And who would be a dream fight in any weight class, past or present?
Jon Jones.
Awesome. Top man. Good luck, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.